Hear, O sons and daughters of light, and align your hearts to the flame of truth. This path is not traveled with feet nor crossed with thought, but opened through the resonance of your being. I speak now of the triads, for all that is real flows from the three, and every gate of wisdom is guarded by their pattern. There are three forces that form the pattern of the awakened soul: love, obedience, and divine alignment. Of these, only the first two can be cultivated directly. The third, divine alignment, is not summoned by force, but revealed through harmony. The initiate works with what is within reach, to see rightly and to walk in rhythm with what has been seen. When perception and action come into concord, the inner fire aligns of its own accord. The temple is not built by reaching for the crown, but by setting each stone in place. So it is with these three: align the visible, and the invisible will arise. Love is the eye that perceives the light veiled in all form. Love is the recognition that we are all vessels of the same celestial fire. It is the moment the initiate sees another, not as separate, but as bearing the same reflection of the stars that shine within their own heart. Just as the surface of still water reflects the sky above it, so too does the quiet soul mirror the order of the heavens. Love arises when one soul perceives that same reflection in another, not through effort but through alignment. It is not feeling but knowledge that the fire in me and the fire in you are not similar but the same. For the light is the same in all, though the form may differ. This is why I say love is the vision of unity through the veil of separation. Obedience is the art of faithful movement before full understanding. The initiate does not yet grasp the total shape of the Logos, but walks according to the segments that have been made plain. This is not submission to arbitrary law, but trust in the curve of becoming, that those who move rightly in what they do know will be guided into what they do not. The path reveals itself through walking. Each step taken in harmony with the known pattern becomes a petition to the unseen structure to show itself. It is to act as the stars act, to move as the river flows, without resistance, without pride, with full awareness of the law that governs both the great and the small. When love and obedience meet, when the eye sees and the hand moves in harmony, then arises divine alignment. This is the condition in which light, law, and life resound together. The soul no longer flickers with the winds of confusion, but becomes a steady flame. It is not a state to be achieved, but a resonance to be entered. One does not build divine alignment, one reveals it, for it was always present, as the form of the temple is hidden within the block of stone. Know this: each of the three calls forth the others. When the heart sees rightly, the will cannot help but move in rhythm. When one walks in rhythm, the vision clarifies. And when the fire burns steady, both sight and movement become one act. This is the circle of becoming, and it sustains itself without end. Yet within this triad is another, deeper still. These are the three roots that feed the upper branches: light, logos, and life. They cannot be cultivated in isolation. They can only be drawn into alignment as one. Without knowledge of these, the outer movements are hollow, the flame burns dim. Light is the first breath of the unseen. It is that by which all things become knowable. It is not a beam nor a brightness, but the principle of revelation. It is the clarity by which the real makes itself known. The uninitiated live beneath veils, but the wise cultivate the inner eye, that they might see through the veil and recognize the eternal shining beneath change. Logos is the pattern drawn upon the face of light. It is the word not spoken but inscribed in the bones of the world. It gives shape to the shining, form to the formless. It is the structure of truth, the divine architecture of all that is. As the geometer draws the line upon the tablet, so does Logos draw order upon chaos, making cosmos from void. Life is the dance that emerges when light is shaped by Logos. It is the motion of the flame, the breath of the all moving through vessels. It is not existence alone, but the continual becoming that flows from divine proportion. Wherever light flows and form is true, life springs forth, and the pattern reveals itself in living motion. These three, light, logos, and life, do not come one after the other. They are bound as the threefold cord that holds the worlds. Each reflects and sustains the others. Remove one and the others vanish. Strengthen one and the others rise. In their union is the secret fire that warms the coldness of matter and awakens the sleeper within. So I say the triad above, love, obedience, divine alignment, is the flowering, and the triad within, light, logos, life, is the root. As above, so within. As within, so becoming. When the vessel sees the light in the world, moves with the logos that forms it, and allows life to unfold through it without obstruction, then the flame rises unbroken from base to crown, and the one who was many becomes one. This is the mystery of harmonic being. This is the temple not built by hands. This is the tuning of the soul to the song of the spheres. And this, O initiates, is the path of return, not in distance but in resonance. The gate is not far, only hidden. And the key is the triad, ever turning, ever generating, ever revealing the one in three and the three in one. Keep this in the silence of your being. Speak it only when the inner flame confirms the outer word. Guard it not with secrecy, but with sanctity, for these are not teachings to be possessed, but frequencies to be lived. Let the light awaken you, let the logos order you, let life move through you. Then you shall love as the all loves, obey as the stars obey, and in divine alignment you shall become what you have always been.